Okay. Now tell us, by then Causa and then later Sakau.
Yeah.
Now tell us the role that Causa played towards the unity talks for Cosatu.
Oh yeah, no, Causa played a very important role in the unity talks that led to the formation of Cosatu. The General Secretary Emma Mashinini and Alan Fine were very instrumental in attending and representing Causa until up to a stage where I had to come in as a worker leader, be part of the negotiations, the discussions leading to the formation of Cosatu.
They just paint us the number of trade unions that participated in that process and who were the prominent leaders and what was the shape of the formation.
I can tell you the prominent leaders at that time came from Cosatu unions, from NACTU, and from independent unions. Some of them were called UDF unions. All of them played a critical role after a realization that if nothing happens, after the entire leadership of SAU was almost entire leadership of SAU was in detention, and shop stewards, some of them were underground. The workplace was literally deserted. That if nothing is done to literally confront the system, as it were, there is no way that we would have a totally different approach to labor relations in the country. And people felt it is therefore important to put whatever differences that existed aside in order to achieve the objective of forming this one single united federation.
But events before that, we can paint back the events of the 1922 strike and other, the 1973 Durban strike. Just coin us the situation of the call that was made by then that every trade unionist must be a Congress member. Just make a linkage between the ANC being banned, the SSCP being banned, and the role of Cosatu from a liberation point of view.
You know, there is no way that you could talk about the role of the Congress movement. One, in sharpening the ideological stance of organized labor, in refocusing and realigning the dominant ideological forces in the trenches of trade unionism and outside of the trenches. So the African National Congress, the South African Communist Party, all played a critical and pivotal role in ensuring that South African workers unite under a single, non-racial and democratic federation. I'll cite a few examples. During the unity talks, I mean, there were serious hostilities. There were serious camps and divisions. The SAU crowd, which were very militant, would look at unions like mine, like Causa, as a conformist union because we complied with the requirements of the Bihan Commission to register. So that registration became an issue. That you see, once they register, there's no way they can be militant. Now, in that contradiction, it's a contradiction of positions. It's not even of ideological positions, it's of interpretation of a political outlook. We got to a point where we said, it cannot be true that having complied with a legal requirement of a regime that we are opposed to, that would make us less militant. And that is why when you look at the period between 1981 and 1985, it was a period within which we had a high escalation of industrial action. The highest frequency of strike action was recorded at that time, and largely from trade unions that were registered. So it was a myth that a registration would then inhibit trade unions or trade union members from expressing their wish at the shop floor by whatever means possible. So that was achieved. And it did not lead us into a situation where we would continuously be telling them, mocking one another. We felt there is a need for us to move because the myth has been dispelled. You can see active militant action on the ground in all its manifestations. So we need to move forward. How do we move forward? Let's consolidate and continue to interact. I mean, unity talks, at times they broke down because of certain differences. The way we were trading ideological insults, largely. We were trading ideological insults from one end to the other. But until the African National Congress, the South African Communist Party, and Cosatu, which was a bit reluctant to have a Cosatu, it must be a Cosatu, it can't be a Cosatu. But they came to the peak and said that it is important for you to overlook all your pettiness. What is significant is to go out there, unionize workers on the ground, make sure that you leave no stone unturned in achieving the objective of creating one vibrant and militant trade.